Hey everyone! I made it back from Vegas in one piece, just barely. It was after midnight last night when I got home. But I've been a little MIA, at least on social media, which was probably needed. But I thought I'd come back for just a few minutes this afternoon. I had a quick break with my regular job, and so I wanted to do a quick video about this reboot cleanse detox situation that I talk about every month. I get tons and tons of interest and lots of people participate, but there's always a lot of questions up front. So I was hoping maybe to create a quick little video and address some of those really common questions and give you a little bit of insight to what it even means instead of having like 50 side conversations every month. What even is it? It's this Keto Reboot Kit that my company, Prove It, put together to basically systematically detox and reset your body from the inside out, to work with your body to like reset it to its factory settings almost. And don't overthink that. Just think of it kind of like you would think of a computer even. Your computer starts slowing down over time, all this crap that you've put into it, it's lagging. So you reboot it and give it a new start. And that's kind of what you're doing with your body. And a lot of people are interested, but they're like, okay, this sounds kind of weird because I've never fasted before. You hear the word fast and it either sounds a little bit scary because you think of not eating, or you think of it in a religious context, something like that. But fasting is actually really, really beneficial for the human body when done in the right way. And so this is almost like a really specifically guided fast with some extra tools to make it even more useful for you. And then there's all of this accountability and support and, kind of group herd mentality on the back end that's going to help you out as well. So, every month we as a community do this reboot. And we all start it on the same day. And you're kind of there for each other and experiencing the same things. Although you can do it outside of that group, it really is cool to have that extra layer of support and accountability and help with you. So this month we're doing it on September 16th. Although I can say I've done this 4 or 5 times now. I've only done it twice with the group because I've had travel schedules or life situations that I needed to plan it around just a little bit. But let me talk about it really quickly. What even is it? Before I even talk about who it is, let me talk about who it's for. You don't have to be on the keto diet or planning to ever be on the keto diet to benefit from it. If you're anyone who is like hungry all the time or has those mid-afternoon crashes, every afternoon you just get tired and sluggish. If you are on a weight loss journey and have hit a plateau, this could be for you. If you're looking to improve performance, physical, like athletic performance, regardless of what kind of diet you're on, this could be for you. If you're looking to like increase your mental clarity, any of those things, this is really, really good for you. I mean, none of us are perfect. I eat really, really well most of the time and make a lot of really great choices most recently, but we all still kind of feel, if you feel bloated, I mean, I feel bloated right now. I was just in Vegas for 4 days. And even though I ate fairly well, I drank all the things and I didn't sleep well because I was up gambling. We all do stuff like that that's not really in the best service to our body. And so, we carry this extra bloat and this can help get rid of it. So let me show you what it is really quickly. It's a little kit. Simple little kit, and everything you need for this 60-hour period other than water is inside this kit. There's 2 really good things about that. One of them is you literally don't have to think about food for 2 days. Like you don't have to think about it. You don't have to plan your meals. You don't have to wonder what you're going to eat for lunch or dinner or think about going to the store. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff because it's planned out for you. And the second part is you don't have to spend all your time like actually going through the whole meal process 3 times a day. It's nice to just kind of take that break for a minute. So let me show you what's in here. So there are a bunch of tools for you. And whether you're on keto or drinking ketones or not, like this is for you. So there will be 3 different what we call keto KALM teas. And you'll start this on Sunday night or whatever night that you start. And this will help, it'll help promote sleep, promote restfulness, and promote like a really restful sleep, and set you up to move forward very well in the morning. So it's got ketones in it, so you will like be burning fat while you sleep. So that's really good. There's 3 of those. There are 4 packets of ketones in here. I've only got 2 in front of me now, but you know, you drink 2 different packets of these a day. There are a couple of our broths that are in there. So if you guys know anything about bone broths, there are tons of great health benefits to those. And these are almost like bone broths on steroids. They're amazing. So one of them's the salted caramel, and I put that one on ice, and it kind of tastes like a caramel frappuccino. It's really good. And the keto thyme, it's really good. It's a savory one. It's better warm, and I eat it like with a spoon, like soup. And it kind of reminds me of the broth from ramen noodles, like the Oriental flavor back in the day. Used to be the only one that I liked. You know, we were all in college, broke. Those were good. And then the other thing is what we call these Signal OS capsules. Well, they're in this packet. You can't see them. That's all that's in there. You combine that with half your body weight in ounces, at least, water per day, maybe even add a little pink Himalayan sea salt to it. That's all you need. That's all you need for that period of time. And what it's going to do is deplete all of your glycogen stores. So if you, what that means in layman's terms is if you've been eating, you know, carbs and sugar and, you know, that kind of thing, we all have, but most people, if you're not focused in on a specific way of eating, you're probably eating a crap ton of carbs and sugar, boosting your energy, and then you're crashing. Your body's used to receiving that and fueling itself with those carbs. It's going to deplete those stores and force yourself into like a really nice jump start on like a lifestyle change or a keto diet type of thing, because it's going to force your body into start burning fat for fuel. So it'll start getting to that process of burning fat for fuel, but also what we call ketogenesis, which is where your body internally is creating ketones internally and using that for fuel. So it's fueling your brain and it's fueling your body. It's a really good thing. And what all of that is going to do is to reset your metabolism and jumpstart you or get you past that plateau and set you up for success moving forward, or just make you feel better. I mean, just plain feel better. So I've done this like 4 times now, and every time I have a different experience. The first time, I think I lost like a pound or 2. The goal is not necessarily to lose immediate rapid weight. That's not the point of it, but you will reduce that bloat and set you up for, you know, a better path moving forward. The second time around was not as hard because I mentally was prepared for what it even was. I had never fasted before. I've done juice cleanses, which that's tough in and of itself, but this was much less difficult for me than like a juice cleanse or something like that. I've never done the thing where you take a bunch of pills or do a colon cleanse, like where you're intentionally like getting rid of all that stuff and it's really uncomfortable. You know, I've never done that. Sounds kind of terrible, but it is a really, really good experience every time that I've done it. And by the end of it, you know, it is a mind over matter thing, but towards the end of it, I really have never felt better. You like get past this point to where it pushes you into this like elevated level of energy and mindfulness. It's really kind of cool to explain, but this really is for anybody other than if you're under 18, if you're pregnant, or if you're nursing. You don't need to deplete your calories so much, even for just a 60-hour period. That's not for you. If you're type 1 diabetic or an insulin dependent type 2 diabetic, not for you. Everyone else, awesome. Unless you've got some crazy medical condition, you might want to check with your doctor. But this really is for anybody, and regardless of what kind of diet you follow or don't follow. If you're interested, I'm going to put a link in the comments below that's going to take you to more information that you can read about it. And you can come to me with questions too, but I was just going to put some of that stuff out there and explain what it even is, because I came back from Vegas and my inbox was loaded with questions and asks for links and that kind of stuff. So I hope this was helpful. See you guys later. I've got to get back to, yeah, it's like almost 2:30. I've got a meeting coming up. So I'll see you guys later, and I'll copy and post this to YouTube too, so it just kind of stays there.